Hi boys and girls. Today's lesson is on problems with area and perimeter. So here is one of the questions, or the first question we're going to examine. I want to find the length of a rectangle with area 24 centimeters squared and width 4 centimeters. So let's organize what I know and what I need to find out. Have they given me length? So I'm going to put, I could put a question mark, but since we've learned algebra, I'm going to put an L for length. Width is 4 and area is 24. And I hope you're all remembering to find area, it's length times width. So if I had to multiply length times width to get 24, how do I find the missing part, the unknown? Well, you're going to do the opposite of multiplication. You're going to do division. You're going to go, I know the area inside this shape is 24. I know one side is 4. What is it multiplied by on the other side? I'll divide to find out. 24 divided by 4, you all know, is 6. Excellent. Now I know the missing side, L equals 6. And remember, we always check our work to make sure it makes sense. Let's try this. 4 times 6, does that equal 24? Yes, it does. So this is all correct. All right, let's try some more. Imagine I have a rectangle with area 24 centimeters squared and length 8 centimeters. What is the width? So this time I'm going to put a W for the unknown width. Remember, I multiply these two to find the area of the rectangle. So I'm going to do the opposite now to find the missing unknown letter W. So I'm going to go 24 divided by 8 equals 3. Let's check and see if that makes sense. Does 8 times 3 equal 24? Yes, it does. So we've done it correctly. All right, we'll just do one example on this list. Let's just do A. If I have a length of 7 meters, and I always like to sketch something when I'm thinking about it, and a width of W, and an area, an inside amount of 42, what is my missing piece? Again, we know that 7 times W equals 42, so we're going to solve by dividing. 42 divided by 7 equals 6. W equals 6. Let's double check. 7 times 6 equals 42. We did it. All right. Try another one. Let's go right to this bonus and see who's thinking. A square has an area of 16 meters squared. What is its width? All right, well, hopefully everyone remembers. A square has equal sides, 4 equal sides. So you have to think of what number times itself equals to 16. You can guess and check. You can say 2 times 2, 4, doesn't work. 3 times 3 is 9, doesn't work. 4 times 4 equals 16, so W is equal to 4. So that was a trick question. Bonus, you might see something like that in your book today. All right, so they're going to ask you, what are some situations in which you would need to find the area or perimeter of a shape? So if you were going to go buy some fabric to make a COVID-19 mask, and let's say you were going to make 20 masks, you would need to buy a piece of fabric and you need to know the area of that piece of fabric. So buying fabric or cloth. But if you needed to put elastic on the outside of each piece, a little square mask that you were making, you would measure around the outsides of that mask, and that would be when you use perimeter to find out how much do I need around the outside of something, the rim or the perimeter of that. Those are just a couple of examples. I'm sure you can think of more. All right, so you might get some questions like this today in your workbook. On grid paper, which is in your notebook, draw a square with sides 7 units long. So you'll use your grid to do 7 by 7, and so it'll look on your grid way better than the way I'm drawing it, hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7 across. Say, let's just pretend that's a really nice square. And then find the area and the perimeter. Well, I know the formula for area equals length times width. So that's equal to 7 times 7, and that is 49 units squared. And hopefully you also remember the formula for perimeter. Perimeter equals 2 lengths plus 2 widths. So that's 2 times 7. In this case, they're all the same. Plus 2 times 7, do some mental math. 14 plus 14 equals 28 units for its perimeter. So you will be drawing some things in your book today and finding the perimeter and the area. So remember the 2 different formulas. Okay, I'm going to give you the assignment now. You can go back to DAX, but just so you know, you can write in your workbook, we're doing page 98 all today. All right, thanks boys and girls, have fun.